So I was diagnosed in the December of 2013 and had a bilateral mastectomy. My kids were young. My kids were 10. I have twins.
I didn't really have a full understanding on breast cancer. I just was scared that I was going to lose my mom.
It was hard on that level as a mom, trying to tell them that everything was going to be fine, we're going to get through this.
Even in the darkest days, she always tries to put on a smile, if not for her, for me and my sisters.
Going through cancer, you always hear of people who've gone through cancer, who've been diagnosed, but when it's you, it just puts everything into a whole different realm. It's personal. I didn't have to have any treatment, I didn't have chemo or anything like that, so outwardly I didn't look any different. So I hit my 5 years in February of 2019, and I was so relieved to hit that milestone, and we celebrated. You know, it was just it was good. Thank God, I just had a sigh of relief, huge. You know, just now we can move forward. I've taken that whole weight off my shoulders. In June of 2019, I was re-diagnosed. I found, when I was being examined at the oncologist, I had a pain under my arm. And the oncologist was like, oh yeah, I'm sure, let's just check it out. And then it turned out it was cancer again, it had come back.
I wanted to cry.
I felt like being older and understanding and going through that again was a lot worse than being 10.
What was that conversation like?
It was hard because we'd all moved forward and we'd all figured that it was done.
I don't think that I've talked to anyone that day, really. I just was alone, just me and my sister alone in her room, just, you know, might have been sitting there in silence, but everything was being said all at once.
Now I had to go through all the treatment. Now I had to have chemo and radiation, surgery to remove the mass. And it was hell, it was hard. I mean, my first 2 months of it was, I was exhausted. It was exhausting.
Ring that bell very well. It's told to clearly say, your treatment is done and your course is run.
I had my last chemo treatment on the 30th of January. I finished my radiation the 13th of April, and my hair started growing back. Not the same as it was when I went into this. I was long and dark. We're just all trying to move forward with it, and I'm relieved it's over.
To me, Susan G. Komen is a lifesaver.
They're just like family, and they've been really pointing me in the right direction when I had issues with insurance problems this time around. Just their support and their knowledge has been huge.
It really is like such an important and amazing cause and foundation that I'm so happy that I became involved with.
Right at the start, when I was diagnosed originally, I did not have insurance, so they paid for my diagnostic testings and everything. They helped me until I was, so they helped me with that part. But as a support system, they've been there too. They've become family. Yeah, they've been there the whole time. And when I got my second diagnosis, I went up to their office because I was at Good Sam, and I went up to their office and sat and cried there.
Breast cancer and cancer in general is probably one of the worst things in this world. And it's just I feel like we were so lucky to have gotten involved with them, because not only that did they help my mom, but being involved with them means we can help more women who are going through breast cancer, and more families, more kids who are going to have to deal with this.
Things happen to us for a reason, and if ever there's a silver lining in anything, I think my experience helps other people go through what they're going through. I think I'm doing okay. I think we're moving forward. I don't like to think about it. It's it happened. I don't want it to define me, and I've got so many things ahead of me now. You know.